What's up? My name is Jamie Arndt, and today I'm going to show you how to approximate the guitar tone from John Mayer's latest single, Last Train Home. When I first heard this song, I immediately knew where John Mayer was coming from. 80s era Clapton. If you watch the music video, it's totally influenced by Clapton's Forever Man and Bad Love videos, and the guitar tone is completely Journeyman era Eric Clapton. So let's kind of break this down and dissect where this tone is coming from and how you can get this tone yourself. So John Mayer does an amazing job of replicating the guitar tone from Eric Clapton's song Pretending from the Journeyman record. 1989, 1990, this was a big hit for Clapton, and this was his guitar sound. So back in that era, Clapton was using his signature Stratocaster with lace sensor pickups, an active mid-boost, a Soldano SLO 100 amp, and effects-wise, he was using some different racks that had some studio reverbs and delays and chorus. And there's also a wah on this track, and you can hear it, and I'll show you exactly how to use the wah to get this tone. If you watch the Last Train Home music video, you'll see John Mayer's playing his signature PRS Silver Sky guitar. Although this really does sound like a Clapton Strat. John Mayer's been known to use Clapton Strats on occasion, but maybe PRS custom built the Clapton active mid-boost preamp into one of his Silver Skies. I could see that likely being what's going on here. So let me take you through my chain. This is an Eric Clapton Strat. This is a custom shop Eric Clapton Strat. And if you don't know much about Eric Clapton Strats, there's a 9-volt battery inside giving this an active mid-boost. And one of the tone controls is actually the control of the mid-boost. And when you crank it up, it gives you a little bit of gain. So here's with the mid-boost all the way down. And if I crank it, you'll just hear it's almost like a little tube screamer built into the guitar. Hot signal. And then the tone, it's the TBX tone control. It gives you a chance to really add a lot more highs that you lose with this mid-boost. So whether Mayer is using this kind of circuitry or not, it certainly sounds like it, and that's what Clapton was using in that era. So the next thing in the chain is a wah pedal, and you can hear that I'm actually not working the wah. I just have it set in position, and to my ears, it sounds like I'm pretending that Clapton is just slowly rocking the wah. And if you want to do that, you can do that. If you want to really just find that sweet spot, that really sweet spot of the tone, just roll it off to where it's not too dark, but it's not all the way forward with the highs. And you get to a point kind of in the middle where you can hear some overtones, some really sweet overtones ringing out. So I go into the wah. Of course, I got the mid-boost cranked. And from there, a little John Mayer inspired, I'm going into a King Tone Duellist, and I'm going to the side that's based off of the Tube Screamer. Of course, John Mayer is a big user of the Tube Screamer, kind of dialed mine like an Ibanez TS10, which is what Mayer uses. So that's just giving me a little extra, some harmonic overtones and a little extra gain on this sound. Then I'm going into a chorus. You can definitely hear some chorus on this track. Clapton used chorus in his lead tone and his rhythm tones in this same era. And when you listen, you can hear there's a little slow warbling effect, and that's coming out of the chorus. So the chorus isn't really acting as much as a doubling sound like it would on a clean tone. All the distortion and overdrive kind of hides that, but you can still hear the sort of warbling waves that come from the chorus. So I have my chorus set sort of in the middle. Then I'm going into a delay sound from my Nemesis delay, and that's based off of a rack delay, like a TC Electronic rack delay from that era, and then into the Strymon Flint where I have the 80s reverb on, which is just like an 80s rack reverb that Clapton might have used at that time. Then I'm going into the Cory Wong Archetype plugin using the amp snob setting, which sort of replicating the Soldano head that Clapton would have used in that era. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it and have it set. So let me play a little bit with all those things dialed in. we work the wah a little bit, you can hear how I'm just sort of finding those harmonic overtones and just slowly working the wah back and forward, not like you would normally to get a crying kind of sound, but just a little bit of expression. And when I land in that sweet spot, I just hang there for a second. I hope this video was helpful. Please click subscribe, like, and comment. I post guitar lesson videos, gear demos, and performances every week. You don't want to miss the next one. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.